Why is video marketing so effective? I mean, should you be doing radio or podcast? Should you be doing print or written? And just what is possible with video marketing? Let's dive right in. In this episode, I'm going to cover 10 different benefits of video marketing. There's actually more than that, but when I was creating my list, I created ones that are kind of unconventional that you might not think about. I do want to cover some of the obvious ones, like the fact that video is visual and audio, so it engages more of our brain. It uses more of our senses. If you want people to really picture things in their brain, to really understand things more, just think about how far you can go with audio only, or how far you can go with written only, or with visual only, like a photo. But video just combines all those things. You can mix in music and kind of impact the emotion that they feel just with the music alone. Not only can you talk about and describe your product or service and the advantages or the benefits of using your program, but you can show them things, and you can show people that are happy or that are struggling, or whatever experience you want to describe. You can picture it, and you can help them create an image in their mind visually using all of these tools. Now let's also talk about engagement. So to watch video, you've got to be focused on it. Like if you're driving, you're not going to be watching video. You might be listening to radio or to a podcast. If it's just a banner ad, I mean, you're not going to have their attention very long. So you're going to have somebody looking at it, but then, being distracted by something else. But with video, they're going to be focusing on it for a period of time. And I want to tie in the aspect of storytelling. Storytelling can be done in a variety of ways. It can be done visual or just audio. But when you combine everything together, you can really paint a much more clear picture. If you compare text to audio, with audio you can put in tone of voice. You can speed up or slow down, or raise your voice, or speak louder or softer. And you can put emotion into the way that you're saying it, so people can hear that versus just written, so we can understand that. So not only do they hear it and feel it that way, but they can see it and feel through what they see. Another reason that video marketing is effective is because video can be repurposed into all of the above, right? You can take clips of video and repurpose it as video other places, but you can also take the audio and repurpose that, say as a podcast, or with the right strategy, maybe even an audiobook or something like that. If you've recorded a 10-minute episode, but you want to create a short, you can find key moments of the episode and just grab those and use them as a short, or use them on TikTok. So because of all these things that we've talked about, one thing that you'll experience is if you have videos versus not, you'll have higher conversions. So if you have a landing page or a sales page, right, on your website, and it's got images and it's got text and all the description of the features and the benefits of your product or your service, and it doesn't have a promo video versus the identical page, but it's just got a promo video at the top, conversions on the page with a promo video will be drastically higher. Here's another example. If you're having a conversation, a sales conversation, or what I like to call a strategy session. So if you compare conversations that you've had with people who've watched a video before talking to you and those who did not watch a video before talking to you, those are drastically different. They kind of already understand, they already trust you, they already believe in you, or they already know that they want to work with you. So when people schedule to have a conversation with me, I say, hey, here's a video link that doesn't sell anything, it just teaches you my strategy. It's going to be helpful for you to watch that prior to our conversation. I always encourage that, and people are glad that they watched that video. They let me know. Now, video can keep people's attention longer. Now, typically podcasts as a format, podcasts are longer, but you don't really have their undivided attention like with video. The times when I listen to a podcast, I might be mountain biking or driving or traveling on a plane. I'm using it to kind of pass the time or fill in the gaps. Like when I'm mountain biking, I'm obviously focusing on the trail and I'm just listening to something on the side. But when I'm watching a video, I'm giving that video my undivided attention. And if you follow the right strategy for your video, we're not talking just about a short, like 30 seconds or a minute long or something like that, but typically you can keep people's undivided attention for 10 to 12 minutes. And what that does is it really helps build a relationship. I mean, you're making eye contact with them, just like you and I are making eye contact right now. You can't do that in any other place than video. The next strength of video that I want to talk about is when you're getting customer testimonials. Just think about testimonials that you've seen of some company or some service that you're learning about, if there's a written sentence or paragraph versus if there's a video testimonial of the person actually speaking and sharing it in their own voice, which one impacts you more? Which one is more helpful? Now, of all the different platforms and media that we can do advertising, specific to YouTube, if we're doing video, YouTube, a huge advantage is it provides amazing analytics. So even Facebook ads or Google ads or any other type of social platform or podcast or anything like that, you don't get hardly any data compared to what you get on YouTube. So YouTube allows you to really learn your audience, and you can pivot and make adjustments so that your strategy can continue to improve. Now, I talked about the eye contact, right? But another thing is you can be more intimate in that you can invite them into your home. Like, this is my library room here. I get to invite you into my home, or if I'm in my living room or if I'm in the kitchen, I can film a video there, and it doesn't feel corporate or too business-like, but people feel like, oh wow, they invited me into their home. One more big advantage of video in marketing is your ability to demonstrate. You can't really show how to do something very easily any other way, but on video, you can really easily show how to do it. And that's why we go to YouTube all the time when we want to know how to do something. So with this understanding of how powerful video is in your marketing, I want to teach you a strategy of how you could leverage the best type of video on YouTube to generate leads for your business. There's actually 6 different steps, and I've created a mini course. So more than what I could just cover in a YouTube episode, I go into depth on each of these 6 steps, and the course is only $17. If you go through this course, you'll understand with clarity how to create videos that have a built-in audience, so that when you post those videos on YouTube, your target audience who doesn't know you exist, they're now going to be able to find you, see you as their hero, build this relationship through the video, and join your email list. They'll become a lead in your business. I'm really excited for you to learn how to do that and to implement this YouTube strategy in your business. Go to YouTubeleadgen.net. It's called my YouTube Lead Gen Blueprint. Again, it's only $17. Go to YouTubeleadgen.net.